DJ Ferris.
The Chicago, nigga.
It's the real one. Hit me.
Only one is pulling shit the fuck up.
Sports Talk.
Best team together they can, and that's just the reality of it. The one thing I can say about the whole situation was Kyle and John were very honest with me the whole time. That's their job, to put the best team together possible. You've got to respect that. So as long as the honesty and truthfulness is there, I respect those guys. I love those guys, and it's going to be a fun year this year. So two different thoughts I want to get to on that. Jeff Saturday's with us this morning as well. Marcus stays here. Jeff, let me start with you. Do you believe Jimmy G when he says, oh yeah, I'm fine with the fact that even though I took this team to the Super Bowl, they were kicking the tires on another quarterback?
Not even a little bit, Greeny. Not even a little bit. It's got to bother you, man. As an athlete, as a competitor, you don't want to give somebody else your job.
Yes. Even though that's Tom Brady, and you helped this team get to a Super Bowl. If they talking about moving on to another quarterback after seeing that Super Bowl performance and seeing how the team was playing around you, you going to feel some type of way because y'all paid me to be the guy. So would y'all want to move on and get a quarterback that's going to be here for 2 years and take this little short term, or are you going to keep me for the long term? You going to feel some type of way looking for another direction of another quarterback, and you already there, and you feel like you already established, and then you going to look over your shoulder like, do the GM trust me? Do the ownership trust me? Do the coaching staff trust me? That's how you're going to start looking. As a competitor and as an athlete, you always going to feel like that. Do the people around you trust you on this team?
If Tom Brady decides he wants to be a 49er, you're looking for a job. That doesn't feel good, especially, walking off a Super Bowl opportunity. So I think he understands fully that we all compete. But what else is he going to say? He's kind of backed in a corner. He's got to make good now. Rest assured, the only time he can really make the 49ers pay is next contract time, because he knows he's got a good football team. He's got to go compete this season. But I don't even believe it a little bit that it didn't bother him. They were chasing after Tom Brady.
So I'm good with that part of it. Marcus, here's the thing that I think is actually most important to consider. This is a team that made it to the Super Bowl last year. It wasn't Jimmy G's fault that he didn't have to do practically anything in the playoffs to get them there, and then he did not have a good day in the Super Bowl. So do you feel, considering the fact that the team did look at Tom Brady, like this is a make-or-break year for Garappolo in San Francisco?
No, it's not a make-or-break year, G. I think that was a special circumstance with Tom Brady being available in free agency. I'm with Jeff, though. Like, it ain't no way in hell Jimmy G wasn't bothered by the fact that San Francisco was entertaining bringing Tom Brady in. But with that being said, man, I think we get caught up in the fact we think quarterbacks grow on trees in the NFL now. We think you can just knock a guy out and plug another one in and you'll be instantaneously better. That's not the case. Jimmy G had some bright spots. Let's be honest. He makes the pass against Emmanuel. He makes the throw to Emmanuel Sanders in the Super Bowl, and we probably not having this conversation at all about Jimmy Garappolo and if he's the future.
That's why they question it. Because of questionable plays that he missed in the Super Bowl. That's why they're having this conversation now. If he would have made that throw to Emmanuel Sanders, this will be shut down. But once he missed that throw, you hear the chirping go around him. Question, is he the guy for 49ers? Because of the miscues that he had, the opportunities to be able to help this team win a Super Bowl. Some quarterbacks going to miss them plays. The great ones missed them plays before. All quarterbacks is going to make a mistake at the biggest moment sometimes. It happens to the best of them. Jimmy G missed some plays that could have made an outcome for this team. But at the same time, you can't really blame him also. He should have been put in that situation. They put themselves in that situation by looking at it as we had 21 points. Kansas City had 6. That's close enough for them. When you got explosive offense that you playing against in the Super Bowl, 21 is not enough points. You got to put up about like 40 points against this team to be able to beat them. When you got an offense that can explode at any moment, and that was exactly what they did to win the Super Bowl in Kansas City, Like, you looking at 21 being enough, that's not enough against that type of offense. It's a simple fact is the play calling that San Francisco did. They should have they took their foot off the gas. They should have kept on going through the red light, but they wanted to stop and let Kansas City back in. They lost. And he had to be in the moment when they had to pass the football. And he missed them. He just missed them throws. That one big throw to Emmanuel Sanders would have changed everything, but he missed it. And that's why the chirping started going around about Tom Brady coming in. Yes, y'all could, if they would have went the other direction and got Tom Brady, y'all was only going to have 2 years when y'all could have multiple years with Jimmy Garappolo. So you want 2 years, the short term, and win a championship, and then if he retires, then you're going to have to go right into the lottery and get another quarterback and start all over and build it right back up with a rookie, get him caught up to be able to help him continue making his team good for years to come. When you already got Jimmy Garappolo, you see how the team looked when they had Jimmy Garappolo. They ain't make the playoffs. Yes, they had a nice run game. Yes, they had a nice defense. But at the same time, you see the difference when Garoppolo is out of the lineup. San Francisco is not the same team. When he's in the lineup, they're a different team. So he made a big impact on that team.
They've won. Now, obviously, he has to take his game to another level, but most quarterbacks in the NFL does. But he's the future. I mean, look, the greatest quarterback of all time very rarely comes up for free agency. And I'm sure a lot of other teams entertained Tom Brady, even though they're comfortable with the quarterback that they have. Jimmy G is fine. He'll be there. And they just re-up Kyle Shanahan another 6 years. Kyle may look for a quarterback at some point in the future, but as of right now, Jimmy G is straight.
Really quickly, Jeff, if you're Kyle Shanahan, are you thinking to yourself, he's got to show it to me this year?
No, I think he's your guy. I mean, I think what he's done last year, even getting to the Super Bowl again, you're looking.
Yes, he don't have to show him. He already showed him last year that he could get there with him. He already showed enough that Kyle Shanahan trusts Jimmy Garappolo. Because he see the big outcome when he's in the lineup. And he see the big difference when he's not in the lineup. He already showcased that he could get San Francisco to the promised land. Because Garoppolo understands that he have a good defense. Now all he had to do is manage the game and go out there, make enough plays to help this team get back to a Super Bowl. He understands that. And that's why Kyle Shanahan trusts him a whole lot.
Put it up this season with true opportunity. Unless he completely regressed as a quarterback, which I do not foresee happening, I think this is the guy you ride with. You understand exactly what Swagoo said, man. Very rarely does Tom Brady show up as a free agent. It is what it is. It hurts your feelings, but you move on, try to go win a championship.
All right, that's fair. You guys both see it that way. Who am I to disagree, even though I do?